Today we're going to do an oil change on the Z06. It's got about 95,000 miles. I did my last one at 89,000 soon after I got the car. So I'm going to try and do it every 5,000, maybe a little bit sooner. I am running full synthetic, but you know, it's a sports car, so always better to change oil a little bit sooner rather than later. But so yeah, first off, we're going to go about pretty much jacking up the car. On the front here, this space right about here is about where you can put the jack and the jack stand. So I'll jack it up right here and put the stand under here, underneath right here, and then I'll jack it up from there and then set the jack stands on either side. And then we'll have access to under the car. Alright, got the car jacked up. In all reality, you could probably do this with just one jack on one side if you kind of take it slow. I would definitely use two jacks and a jack stand just to make sure it doesn't fall on you when you're changing your oil. But
he said, well, I'm sorry, listed Waco, and I came screaming through a school zone going 30 and a 20.
Yeah.
The other day, so.
Nice. And she wasn't planning on that, so she actually but I really appreciated that she was willing to do that.
Celebrated 32 years. One of the cool things was she was up there working at the church that day, and our pastor was too late because they're not to the you know, so you're because there's parts, like I said, that are definitely
feel like way out of your scope, right? You know, and
right.
Once you're out there on the trails,
I'd be sure and ask the question. You can't be relationally lazy, so that's kind of the way I grew to feel about it, and it was the final convincing factor, taking care of her. Right.
Yeah. Right. So I forgot my dad had wanted to give me a call after lunch and called me in the middle of while I'm doing this, so I wanted to talk to him. Fill oil back in here, and then I would put in 8 quarts once you've let it drain. Check the oil after you've let it run for a few minutes, make sure oil pressure is good, and then after you check the oil, everything should be good. So anyway, self-explanatory. I'll put up notes of any tips or tricks, but that's pretty much it. I'm draining the used oil into a container, which I'll take to local auto parts store and recycle. And then I already put in 5 quarts. Takes about 8 quarts. Last experience I had was I put in 8 quarts, and that was perfect. I think it was like 3/4 up on the fill mark once I started the engine. So yeah, I am not going to start the engine, I don't think right now, just because I've got some other things to do on it, but I'll go ahead and put in 8 quarts and then check the oil and make sure everything's good. And I also can't check the oil while it's on kind of a weird angle with these jack stands. But anyway, that's the oil change. Always make sure your drain plugs are put in and the filter is snugged. I think they say like once you get it on there and it's like starting to hit the gasket and snugging up, you do 3/4 of a turn more and then call it good. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching.